back in the day, I used to love buying those Gundam model kits. I had like 6 of them shits when I was a kid. Gundam model kits and the car model kits where you like build the car and then you paint the car.
See, I had at least 1 or 2 gunplay, but them shits was already painted though.
I had a couple of those shits too. I had the Wing 01. I got it from KB Toy Store. That show you how old I am.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got my shit from a card shop or whatever in Stonecrest Mall. Goddamn.
North Lake Mall used to have a KB Toy Store in that motherfucker. They had. That's where I got my Ryo of the Wildfire in the Armor of Inferno from Ronin Warriors, the white armor. I had an action figure of that shit. I got it out of there. That shit was $5.
I remember. So KB Toys in North Lake Mall was like Disney Store across the hall fucking era. Like,
oh yeah,
North Lake ain't like that no more. It's mostly Emory.
You remember that? Yeah. Oh fuck!
I'm from Atlanta too. Goddamn, we're the same age basically. So
yeah,
true. We basically had mostly the same Atlanta experience. We lived in some of the same size of town.
True facts.
So classic Atlanta. I've been telling some of the younger people that work with me, I was like, the Atlanta you grew up in and the Atlanta I grew up in are not the same.
Not
like
even
the
close.
Underground I remember and the underground that you've seen when you were young are not the same though.
No,
like, the difference between me and student workers that work there is like over a decade at this point. So it's just sort of like, bro, they don't understand old Atlanta. I was a child during Freaknik and shit. They are never gonna see that shit again.
Like, do you remember when there used to be that FYE music store?
Yeah, that was okay. So they had a few. There was definitely one in North DeKalb,
and there was one in 5 Points.
There was
too.
in Lennox.
Yep.
Oh, the one at 5 Points. That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, that was early 2000s.
For real?
Yeah, that was like 2004, 2003.
FYE got ate up by people who were selling off of the carts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, they had a lot of people selling off carts, and they ate up FYE after a while in Underground. It was like 2000, 2003 when they left out of there.
Yep.
I was still in high school. FYE was gone. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That was at least 2002.
Yeah.
So.
Because I remember when Kanye dropped it had to have been gone by the end, because when Kanye dropped Graduation, I remember I went all the way to
You had to go to North Lennox.
Yeah, I went to Lennox to get my copy of Graduation.
Lennox had an FYE for a long time.
Funny
it was like one of the last ones.
Yeah, I think that might have been the last one.
Mm-hmm. And then what was also crazy, now I know you remember this, you had to be a bit younger because I was a bit younger too. If you went across the street from Lennox, walked a little bit further down, there was a Tower Records.
Oh shit! Yes,
we used to go to Tower Records, and it wasn't just CDs, and they had everything. They was also sell like movie posters and all this cool stuff. Tower Records was the shit, dude. It was down the street. It didn't last past 2000 something.
Yeah. Do you remember when they had downtown had the freaking arcade and they had the Dance Revolution and Marvel 2?
They had Guitar Hero.
Yes.
So TV SNK versus SNK versus Capcom Chaos.
Yeah,
is dropping or whatever. That was actually in Underground.
Yeah, it was. Actually, they had Marvel 2 for a minute.
When I decided I didn't like it back then. I was like, what is this janky ass game? People appreciate it. I've been watching YouTube videos on it, and people kind of like it these days.
Did you hear them say that they want to re-release all the old Capcom fighting game masterpieces for nowadays? They want to re-release them all on modern consoles. I said, that's dope. Excuse me?
There's only a few things that I want, and like a few of them are on the Versus collection anyway. But if they're gonna be dropping stuff again, let me get Third Strike online again. That'd be fire.
Yes.
And also let me get. So we already got a Darkstalkers collection a while ago. I want a new Darkstalkers. I know that doesn't count.
What, Darkstalkers 3?
That was the well, it would be Darkstalkers 4, but it would be Vampire Saviors 3. Because so the naming scheme is different in America and Japan. Darkstalkers over there is called Vampire, and Darkstalkers 2 is called Vampires. Well, I might be wrong about that, but I think Vampire Savior is Darkstalkers 3 or something like that. Vampire Savior is Darkstalkers 3. So I think the naming seems weird, but I don't know. So it would be Darkstalkers 4.
Darkstalkers
or Vampire
4.
Savior 2 or some shit like that.
I would love to see an updated design on some of my favorite characters: Hyena, Felicia, Morgan, Dimitri. I would love to see
Raptor.
Lord Raptor. Like I would
This motherfucker's a
love
badass character. He's a fucking zombie who takes his body parts off and uses them as chainsaws, and he plays the guitar. He's like a UK rocker.
Do you know what old fighting game? And we had a episode about like the pod where we were talking. Hey, by the way, watch the pod straight off the topic. And, right, where we were talking about fighting games. Watch the pod straight off the topic. Do that. But
as always.
But we had an episode we were talking about fighting games. Do you remember Eternal Champions?
Oh yeah, we talked about Eternal Champions on our first episode. Absolutely, it was one of your picks.
Probably. I thought I forgot to bring that shit up. I was gonna say, man, you could bring back Eternal Champions. The stage fatalities, the tragic backstories for all of the characters, and they all fighting for the chance to be alive again, to undo their mistakes. That's fire.
I think those new characters would be kind of fire because there's a lot of stuff you could do. There's actually an Eternal Champions I didn't play on like Sega Saturn, Sega CD. Mm-hmm. That shit had more characters, more fatalities.
That was Eternal Champions 2. My cousin Buster had a Sega CD, had a Sega Saturn, and he had that fucking Eternal Champions 2. He had they had like a witch doctor girl. She was like a witch doctor. That like she was fire as fuck. I forgot what her stage fatality was.
We most definitely did this on the first episode because I remember looking up her picture because I didn't because of your reference. No, don't worry about it. It's all good. But like I'm just saying, this is callback.
That's like.
So you want Eternal Champions? What do you think about Hunter x Hunter? Too ugly to play, or do you want to play it just for the fun factor? Because I admit that the graphics. I can admit that it's very low budget, but on the other hand, that gameplay, it's the successor to Marvel vs. Capcom. The same people that made it,
like the spiritual successor. It looks great, to be honest with you.
Leorio looks broken.
Leorio looks great.
I'm playing with assist, and as an assist, he looks fucked up.
I still got to play with that boy Killua though. I wonder are they gonna put Illumi?
Killua actually looks pretty good, but he looks like he's a pretty high execution character. He has that Shadow Walk stance or whatever, so he's a stance character.
He reminds me a lot of Hibiki Kohaku on Blaze Blue.
I think I'm gonna play some.
Blaze Blue.
I'm gonna play some low tiers. I'm gonna play Kurapika. I'm gonna play the Thread Girl, and I'm going to play. Actually, Leorio is gonna be my one broken character. He's gonna be the support for them. But I saw the Evo tournament, and those characters that I'm going to play didn't look like they did very well in the tournament. So we're gonna have to work with it. But they're my type of characters because I play 3 or 4 different types of characters. I play female brawlers. Yeah. I play mid-range characters.
That was Heart. That's Wolverine and Heart is the female brawler example.
Yeah. And like Yang, and there's multiple. Yeah. I play all the female brawlers in that game. Makoto, Bullet and Blaze Blue, and Vanessa and King of Fighters.
As a matter of fact, I feel like you pick the female brawlers usually as like your introductory characters to a game, and then once you know more about the game, then you start scaling up and going to different characters. When we first started playing Blaze Blue, you went Makoto, you did Bullet
first, yeah,
you did Bullet first, and then you tried Clover's son, and Clover and his son.
I tried Relius too, also.
Yep, and then eventually you went to Rachel.
I had a blast with Rachel.
Yeah, once you started really seeing how completely OP Rachel was, you were like, oh, fuck.
Even back when I didn't know her full potential, I was just, the fact that I was having that much fun thrilled me. Because it was just like, that's the type of game where all the characters are different anyway. So it's not a problem finding a character that's different and unique, because they're all different and unique. But it was just finding one that I liked playing, that I felt good with. With Rachel's mobility, her game plan, everything she's capable of, and she's got sick combos, and like her, I just love her character in general. Like her character is really sick, and
her X move, her X ability with that wind.
The wind brought it all home. Like she's too fun, and even if I'm not technically a good Rachel because I can't do all the complex combos, that's understandable. The fact that I can still set you up with like George the 13th and like fucking fly around the screen and get out of trouble and set you up and shit with fast. Like I don't give a shit. It's just fun to play with her.
Sometimes,
I love a lot of characters in that game. You know?
Sometimes that wind thing is so fucking cool because just you can fucking. They about to try to attack you, you can wind yourself out of the way of the danger and then start throwing shit out. It's crazy. Rachel's a blast. Rachel was in previous Blaze Blues. I always played Rachel. She's usually the character I play. But when I got Central Fiction, I was like, who is this cat girl? Because I played Izanami also. But I was like, who is this cat girl? Oh no, you guys fucked up now. You fucked up.
So I saw Kokinoe in like YouTube. Like I was looking at the gags from the story mode. They have the little joke skits that they do and stuff like that. So I was looking at all those. And when I started seeing the Kokinoe ones with Tager and Lychee, I was just sort of like, who's this girl? And I thought she was hilarious, but I never played her because I didn't have Central Fiction at that point. I got Cross Tag Battle first, and then I got Central Fiction. By then, I had already played it with I had Central Fiction before I had it.
Wait, you
around the same time I was playing Cross Tag Battle, you were playing Central Fiction.
Yeah.
Because I played Cross Tag Battle for like a year and a half.
Right.
Before the population died, and you had already played Central Fiction, the story mode, and finished it up to that point. So when I came against you, I was just sort of like, damn, Prism knows how to fucking play this game. This isn't fucking fair. And then it's an advanced game on top of that. So it was just sort of like, well, catching up with him is not going to be easy because I can't learn a combo. It's not like Cross Tag Battle or name an easy ass fighting game or Dragon Ball Fighters or something like that. Those fighting games are really easy. So like I can figure out combos in the middle of a fight if I'm not like, if someone, how someone can make a game into a one-player game because they're so good at it.
Yeah.
So if I'm not getting one player in a game, I can figure out combos in the middle of a fight. Central Fiction is not like that.
No.
You can figure out some stuff. You might figure out a combo, but you're not gonna like create some new shit and chart a whole new combo path.
No.
Like, Dragon Ball Fighters, if I pick 3 new characters I never played with and put them on a team, I can just start making up bullshit. Straight up.
I did that with Frieza.
Cross Tag Battle's dirty as shit. Like it's one of the dirtiest fighting games.
I did that with Frieza on Fighters. Like picked up Frieza and just started inventing new shit. Oh fuck it. You know what?
Fighters
I got
Fighters
Frieza.
is the easiest. I love that game, and it's not easy to rank up at it. I'm not acting like I'm not saying it's easy as terms of competition. Like people aren't good at the game, and you can't be really good at the game, and that it's like a high level and shit. All that shit applies. However, it's just that at a base level, like it's just nutty.
Yeah.
You really can't just make shit up. I would just be making shit up. Look at my other beer. Oh yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was still in the back. I picked it up because I was. Yeah. But to be honest with you, I feel like depending on the fighting game I'm playing, the character that I played is actually the archetype is very varied.
Yeah.
Because I'm more of a character loyalist than a tier 4.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to rank up in a game actively and I'm obsessed with it, I will tier 4 because I've done it in the past.
Yeah.
However, most of the time I'm a character loyalist.
Yeah.
So in like Dragon Ball Fighters, I played Team Dunk because I really like anti-air throws in that game.
Yeah.
In Street Fighter, also I'm an Android 21 stan, so I was gonna play her all the time anyway.
Right.
So since I got used to her ability to grab you out the air, I wanted the rest of my characters to be able to do that. So I switched to Beerus, and Beerus can't grab you out of the air, but because his dive is so potent, it's very similar to having a dunk anyway.
Yeah.
So if I put you in a Beerus combo and he does that dunk shit to you several times while you're off the ground, like it's like you're
fucked. You're fucked.
16 and 21 are gonna snatch you up out the air anyway. So.
Power bomb 16 especially. He gonna power bomb your
That's
ass.
just fucking hilarious.
He's just gonna power bomb your ass. He think he Kevin Nash.
So Cross Tag Battle, I played Blake because of character loyalty, and I played High because I thought he was really cool, and I thought that he was a very good character to learn the game with. He was very basic to set up his combos in this game, and he's like the main character of this game, and he was a good partner for Blake. Eventually, I switched to Heart out of character loyalty too, and I left her style. She's like a Dragon Ball Fighters character, and I just started playing Fighters around the time she came out, so I was like linked up. Well,
Like
so
fuck,
you can't anti-air this because she can hate with dash.
What?
Nobody else can do this, and it's a super dash. So
What?
She'll, like, float backwards and come at you, or float down and come at you. Right? Just float
Bow.
straight down to the ground slowly, like she's still.
What?
She's got like slow projectile. Not to mention her combos are goofy, and she does a hell of a lot of damage. I could just EX punch her 9 times in a row.
What?
But she under certain circumstances, if my other character is dead and I have 9 I can super punch.
Bow. 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 That's why I got to get you on this Skullgirls, man.
So
you know,
I
I'm
don't know
like,
who I'm gonna play in that, but out of character loyalty, I'm probably going to play the girl with the eye patch and Big Band as a duo.
yeah,
I'm probably just gonna run a 2-man squad. I do want to play the nurse, but I feel like playing 3 characters would be a lot to learn in a game like that. So I'm gonna try to learn 2.
You know,
and go like that.
I think at this point in my journey as a fighting game, I think I'm like a fighting game like a fucking.
You're a character loyalist too. You like toolbox characters, but you tend to lean towards characters you like in terms of personality. Like in Central Fiction, you like Kokonoe because she is a genius, hilarious, obnoxious, kind of spoiled brat, like overpowered. I think it's just her hilariousness, like her dash. She's on a razor scooter and shit.
Who the fuck
she's got this catnip lollipop. She be driving Tager and like she insane, bro. Like she's got this golden Tager, like she be experimenting on him. Like she's just ridiculous. Her mom and dad are one of the 6 legendary heroes that fought the Black Beast.
Right.
Nine the Phantom and Jubei the Cat.
Right.
Talk about interspecies breeding.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I wonder how she make that happen, because we can see like he don't wear no, like Jubei don't wear no pants, so we can see like he ain't got no.
He's a straight up cat.
Right.
No, he does like cat. So I'm a cat owner. You can't see their genitals under normal circumstances. It's tucked away inside of them. So the male cat, if they're in heat and they're about to fuck a female cat, I think you'll find that their dick is like this long, sharp spike. And it's not. I don't think that cat sex is consensual like that. I used to think that until I saw my cat's feet. I'm pretty sure it is consensual at this point, but there's no way they can be enjoying that because you look it up. Male cats have a sharp spike at the end of their dick. They're like, it's terrible.
What the fuck was evolution doing there?
It's just because cats are nightmare creatures. Hyenas are worse.
Wait, what?
Hyenas are worse because the females have a fake dick.
Oh, that's
the females are also larger than the males. So they like because the males are so predatory, they will eat the young under any circumstance they get a chance to. So the females guard the den like paladins, and they have a big fake dick. And if the males come near, they like dominate them and try to rape them and shit.
Holy fuck!
The hyenas have a matriarch, a queen. Like the lions have like a male lion that's a king. The hyenas have the opposite of that. They have a big ass hyena that's the queen.
Oh fuck!
So like that's their rivalry. They still have a rivalry in the savannah. Like they're 2 of the biggest rivals out there.
Holy shit!
There's a great documentary on YouTube.
First off,
Lions and Hyenas. Just type it in YouTube. I swear.
That was some fire ass like straight off the topic shit where you just proceed to give me cool hyena facts.
For real though, they laugh at you. They got the worst bite next to the alligator. Like, bro, like. Is there shit worse than the alligator or right next to it?
Oh no, that's fucking crazy.
Top two bites.
What?
So like they don't really have many natural predators out there besides actual lion and like really, really big like buffalo and crazy shit like that.
Holy fuck. I always
they dominate.
The fact that they laugh at you,
yeah,
it's some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. It's real. It's the Lion King was not lying. They like hoop and holler and all this crazy shit.
It was lying.
Make creepy sounds.
It was lying.
Oh, it was lying? Oh, it was lying. I'm so dumb. It took me such a long time to get that. It's like a battle rap joke from 2004.
Sorry. I'm not a dad and I got dad jokes already.
Pat Stay said, it's like you got hair all over here. You lying, man. I was like, oh my God.
My God. Why?
I'll rip that page out of your writing book.
I'm a nerd and I don't know, but I think that line is kind of fire.
Well, Pat Stay is extremely fire. So because 90% of his shit is fire, 10% of stuff he can get away with.
Right.
Pat Stay will even say like some weird like, I was like, that was almost gay. But like people will because he's was such a big guy and so funny and charismatic, he could like get away with almost anything. Especially in his hometown.
That's really the secret to rap and rapping at a high level. Jay-Z is able to say things. He says things in a different way. Even though he's talking about the same things as everyone else, he says it in a different way. But he's got so much knowledge on how to say things.
He's an expert at saying cool shit.
Yeah, he's an expert at saying cool shit. But he also says it in a cool way. That's that line. I jack, I rob, I sin. Oh man, I'm Jackie Robinson. Except when I run base, I don't die. I dodge the pin. And like you, like dude, the delivery on that is really what makes it a nasty line. Like the delivery is crazy.
They're all actors looking at themselves in the mirror backwards. Can't even face themselves. Don't fear no rappers.
Like, come on. Like the delivery on that is what's crazy. You know, like Jesus Christ, you really like you really coming.
You
with
guys
the
sure you're
bar.
going to a pool party? You look like you're going to a disco. You look like an Austin Powers extra. Oh, that's the song he be running through places naked. Me. Austin Powers just be running through places naked, and he's completely accepted. The beginning of the second movie, we just watched Austin Powers 1 and 2 for no reason, and he was just running through the hotel.
Is there Austin Powers
naked.
3?
Yes, there is. We didn't get that far though because we were tired after 4 hours.
What's Austin Powers 3 about?
Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I have.
He said the 70s. And it's
yeah.
like Dr. Evil's like his brother or some shit.
What the fuck? Why is Dr. Evil his brother?
I haven't seen 3 in a long time, but number 1 and number 2 were hilarious. Even though 2 does have some like, it gets kind of corny in a way, some of the jokes, but okay, of course. Number 1's golden. So for me, my favorite part of Austin Powers was actually Fat Bastard. Because as soon as Fat Bastard started talking, I was like, oh my God, it's Shrek. Because you know he's doing that Scottish thing.
It's Fat Bastard.
I ate a baby. It's Shrek, bro.
I ate a baby.
Go watch that and go watch Shrek. It's the same person.
I ate a baby.
He got into the booth. He did the audition for Shrek. They were like, so Mike, how are you going to approach this? He immediately started doing Fat Bastard and he got hired immediately. That's how Shrek was born, bro. Go watch Austin Powers 2, I promise you.
That's hilarious.
I swear to God, that was my favorite part of the movie. I was like, I can't believe that about Fat Bastard and Shrek. Oh, I got your mojo.
Oh, I got your mojo.
Well, listen here, Sonny Chip. I'll tell you this. You get the mojo. I get your baby.
I get your baby.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's.
Baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I love Mike Myers, bro. So he made one movie that ruined his career.
That
but
Love
Shrek always
Guru?
kept him consistent. Yeah. After Love, and I tried to watch it. It was so awful. I did 15 minutes, and I was just sort of like, this is painful.
Yeah.
It was painful.
Yeah.
But Shrek is kind of like what kept him making money.
Yeah.
So like he could make another Shrek, and
His Cat in the Hat. His Cat in the Hat. There is gonna be another.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, the original. I think his cat. Didn't he do Cat in the Hat? Like when they did the live action Cat in the Hat.
Jim Carrey?
I know Jim Carrey was the Grinch.
I don't remember. Oh, was that Mike Myers? I don't know. I don't remember.
I feel like it was him being the Cat in the Hat, and that was also like another one of his. Like,
I'm sure if he did, it was fine because he's good at those goofy ass roles like that.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Like the whole idea for Austin Powers. You guys, movies never get made like that now. Like nobody gets a chance to. You gotta have
really
your
creative,
own movie.
like
yeah.
you know, let's have fun type shit. He played multiple roles.
Right.
He's Dr. Evil. He's Austin Powers. He's Fat Bastard and shit. And
I wonder how the fuck do you
in the
do
movie.
that? How? Yeah, as the what
he was the guy who like fell off the cliff and shit. He was like, I'm still alive, but you know, et cetera, et cetera. He had the little hat. I didn't even know that was Will Ferrell back then when I was watching the movie. I just knew it was a guy. Later on, Will Ferrell blew up, and I didn't realize that was the same person until later on.
That's hilarious.
Will Ferrell and Austin Powers.
Will Ferrell was in Austin Powers. Crazy.
1 and 2. I don't know about number 3. I haven't watched it in a long time. I just know Beyonce was in it. That's all I remember.
Who was the girl in part 2?
That was so I don't remember her actress name, but her name was Felicity Shagwell. It turns out the first girl was a fembot. At the end of the beginning of the second movie, while they were still on their honeymoon, it turned out she was a fembot and blew up. And then he was just sort of like, "Damn, Vanessa taught me about the beauty of monogamy and all this awesome stuff, and he was sad for a second. Then he was just sort of like, "Wait a second, I'm single again. Oh, behave!" But he runs out completely butt ass naked into the hotel, and has the whole opening sequence where lots of stuff is covering his junk. He's like toasting with rabbis and stuff. And this, him just running through the hotel completely naked is just completely acceptable because he's Austin Powers. And you know, he went back in time in this movie. So he was back in the 60s and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he went back into the 60s.
What the fuck?
So she was from the 60s, and that's how that worked. The timeline's a little weird.
You fucked me up with Felicity Shagwell.
Oh, yeah, Felicity Shagwell. The first girl's name was Vanessa Kensington.
Yeah.
Felicity Shagwell, and I don't remember what Halle Berry's name was. Foxy
Cleopatra.
Well, that's from Drawn Together, I'm certain.
That's
what I was going to say, too, but I'm sure it was something like that, right? I could ask Google, but I don't want to trouble the database. Hey, Google. What was Halle Berry's name in Austin Powers? Not Halle Berry. Fuck, Beyonce. Shit. I'm high as fuck.
Ditto.
Hey, Google. What was Beyonce's name in Austin Powers? Oh, it was Foxy Cleopatra. Oh my god. Drawn Together should sue they ass. What came out first?
I think it was Austin Powers.
That's crazy.
Mike
Myers. The girl in Drawn Together's name something different? Or am I tripping? Wasn't she Foxy Cleopatra too?
Or was she just Foxy? I don't remember. What is name of the cast of Drawn Together? Oh,
you gotta say, hey Google.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
That's
how high I am. Yeah. Nah, this motherfucker like 16,000 years old. Yeah. They built this motherfucker back during the fucking Atlantean times. I found
yeah, that's not Autobomb stuff.
The fucking lost piece of Atlantis technology. Look at you, they built that fucking phone to goddamn chart the pyramids. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I found the motherfucker. What happened was I found the motherfucker on like a beach, and I was like, "What? This fire? It's a phone? I'm keeping it."
That's like the beginning of a story or some shit.
Yeah.
RPG.
Whatever. Yeah. A fucking isekai, but I will never write an isekai in my life.
I've wrote an isekai before, but I didn't know what isekais were back then.
Yeah.
I was just writing a story and shit, so. But, at this point, I only write scripts and fan fiction and shit.
Right. Like, but I couldn't write not an isekai. Like I'll write anything you want. So I'll write a love story, a detective story, a fucking I don't know.
I write an isekai. It's gonna be fucking weird though.
All the people not gonna have enough. If I write an isekai,
my shit's gonna be called "Why Was I Resurrected as a Bottle of Water." People keep trying to drink his ass for a power up. But beyond that Alex Mack shit,
he gotta run and shit. His whole goal is to stay alive.
All right, y'all get along. We got company over here.
Look.
I think I unplugged the laptop. That's bad for production.
Oh fuck!
If it dies in a minute. If I plug it back in, I have to restart it.
Oh fuck!
Because laptops. Well, this is not a gaming laptop or nothing like that. Plugging it back in is a big deal for the CPU for some reason.
Hilariously enough, this is an episode. I just don't know what this is an episode of.
I'll probably be a few episodes of random shit. We talked a little 40K. We did a little random talk. I probably could put content on both my channels over this.
Hell yeah, that's hilarious.
I forgot what we were originally going to talk about. We were going to talk about world building, but we probably should do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
You could just school me on some One Piece shit. We can make that another video.
That'd be great. That'd be dope.